What is up, guys? It's Zura here, and we're back for another week of what did I name the series again? Replay reviews, right? Yeah. This week we have Jetpack. He's playing Revengers. Uh, this is his list. I think this is like card for card my list from the video I did. I've changed some ratios around. I cut like one more card for one more extra Blaster Dark Revenger Abyss, but like. One card difference doesn't make a difference. So, realistically speaking, this is good. You're not playing like wonky ass shit like Tar 2. Tar 2, no Dark Ones in the grade 1. This is relatively standard, I'd say. I'd say standard because it's my list. But, yeah, pretty good. Oh, yeah, Legend 50, goddamn. Yeah, let's see. How many games? I'm assuming this is like one game? Maybe one game? I think it's gold. This is like one game. Most of it. Yep, I do agree. At the moment on global, there's no matchup that demands you to ride like RPBA first, so I don't really see too much of a point in holding it. You do ideally want Mordred first. So I would have tossed him cards. Like these are intercepts. You ride this. You toss the field creatures that are not Mordred. Veggie He is going second, so like if he doesn't want his dog to die, he could damage deny. But I honestly don't think it's worth. I just don't care to damage deny. I personally wouldn't, but let's see what he does. Draws the Cormac. Draws Doran. Not like other choice here. Blado. Just waiting for the one. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's gonna stretch out off this, right? We must Blaster Blade, yeah. Alright, so this is where you have to think to yourself, okay, how much do I value the dog? If you value the dog, you ride and you pass here, so that you don't risk him having an extra battle in his thing. If he has the battle, your dog is dead. Your other line of play is put down the extra Doran and see which one they want to kill. The correct kill is the dog, right? But a not so good player might kill the Doran instead. So you just leave it up to them to choose if you're going to damage deny here. Does he damage deny? Okay, he does. He does value his dog, which is understandable. So he chooses. This is the safe play where he chooses to damage deny to guarantee that his dog doesn't die. His opponent rides the Ass Clappius. This card sucks. It's garbage. Silver Fang. That's scaling now, I think. I think this thing is supposed to be K Club. RPBA into not Mordred, another format that kind of sucks. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah. With the Mordred Searcher. Here comes the Mordred Searcher. It looks like with the right, but like the other play is you could theoretically not ride it and use this and search Mordred. I don't think that is I don't think it's anywhere near the correct play just because you're already at 3. You have 2 heals in hand, so you're probably not going to heal, right? You do this, you're probably at 5. Next turn you're at Mordred. The turn after that, you need to have another turn. So yeah, I'll just go for the hard. I'll just go for the hard RPBA here. Yeah, this is hard. This is a very awkward position. And this is the safer play. I actually probably would have used the Mordred Searcher just to dump a heal into drop some without negating 1. But like that's not the biggest difference. And you do some Anger because you're laying properly. You want to guarantee the on-hit effect, so this isn't hitting anymore, but you guarantee it's a judge foul. Yeah, your hand isn't amazing. You just sack these off later. This is fine. That's fine. And you empty out your soul from the mate as well. sucks. I guess you have the option to dump the heal now. Okay, this one stays on the badge card. The Legions too. I guess put one trigger back, that's fine. Not the worst thing in the world. But this thing is CB2, right? So you can't crit unless he has like a Balin. You can as well. That is a great use of Silver Fang Witch. Holy, what the? Oh my god. I know he has a Blaster Blade in his hand. I don't know why he did it like this. I guess he's not scared of dying, so it's understandable. But like, there was no reason to put like either of these down. It's not like you need power, it's not like you need the border or anything for any requirement. There's the Mordred into a third Cormac. That is a big Pepega. Oh, Nemain's a really good draw here. Nemain's a very fantastic draw here. You Nemain off at least one of the Cormacs here. I would use the Mordred Searcher here to toss an extra Cormac. I guess overcalling is fine too. At this point, I'd overcall. I just overcall both at this point. You see, in this point, you need to overcall the Swordbreaker anyways, right? So, I would to get these heals back in the deck. What I would have done is I would have called one here, overcalled it with this lane, like doesn't as long as Doran's out, right? Doesn't really matter the order, and then call the Mordred Searcher here to dump the last Cormac to 4 Mordred. Because then that way you're not negating an extra card to do it. And now retiring here is good, is smart. 3 and last card. But yeah, just as a note here, I think I actually would leave the Blaster Doctor Revenger Abysses out just because it's a mate. And you don't want it getting stuck in your damage zone for no reason. So yeah. That's something to note. If you have mates that you don't want stuck in your damage zone, and you don't have to put them back, you can definitely leave them out. You drop them and leave them back later. This last part doesn't matter. As long as it's a Revenger, you can back off the cost. And now you pray for heal triggers. Those aren't heals. No defensive though, so you're not punished. Like that, or at least one trigger. So there's the heal, very good. Alright, you probably can't die to anything here. You're at 3, you have 2 intercepts, you have a PG. He's not on anything like super threatening either. You're fine. Yeah, we'll check for 1 PG here, but that's all his counterblast on in one play. You can like William Blaster Blade that thing, and then he can use the crit on the Asclepius. That was gonna do. Oh yeah, this is game. You need to use BDR here next turn. No need for Dorans. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, is that thing a main? Is this thing main phase? I actually don't remember what this thing. I guess this thing's a main phase crit. I know that's that crit. Oh, cool, you drew the Doran. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Desperate here. I would ride Desperate. Actually, never mind. His board is flooded. No. I guess it doesn't make too big of a difference. Yeah, because he needs more rears than your opponent, right? Looking back now, I would have just stayed on the thing, or you can do that, I guess. I would have just stayed on RPBA. This is arguably a waste of counterblast too, because you don't know how much PGs he gets. Yeah, that was honestly a waste of a counterblast. This was definitely a not the best turn. You definitely could have held more counterblast there. You definitely did not just burn like all your counterblast here for no reason. Like it's not like he's particularly has no hand either, right? So like killing this route doesn't really do too much just because it was 4 and it was a grade 3. Number 2, he has a hand, he has boosters everywhere too, so like it's not even like he's struggling for cards to play down. But just a waste of counter blast. Obviously you still play down with the intercept, but yeah. But you're dead unless you 6 heal here. This is a 6 heal or lose. Unless you find some way to screw this up. Fallon. The Agua Veil. Zura is a good call. Alan, wow, what a good player. This is 6 heal or lose the game, and now you don't even have an help to win on the following. You dead here? Is this how this game ends? Unfortunate. This is the first time someone sent me a replay where they lost. Yeah. Yeah, so, major noticeable, nothing you can really do with, like, getting flooded with heals early on in the game. Just something to note, like, here, you definitely could have, not nagged an extra card for no reason. Obviously, the card in your hand still would have been an extra mortar, so not the biggest difference, but, like, it still is good just to maintain extra cards in your hand. You never know when you need them. Because, here, you definitely could have, not overcalled a Cormac. You could just ditch the Cormac with a Mortar Searcher to grab a Mortar. You'd have an extra card in your hand, I think, and you still have the flower heals back. And then here, like it didn't make a difference to do this, because you lost on this next turn anyways, right? So it didn't make a difference. But this turn was definitely a huge counter blessing for no reason. Like you just look at his hand, right? He has like what, like a 7-card hand. You have a 7-card hand. This retire was correct because obviously you want to push face 3 times. This card's more weird. I already said I would have just stayed on the RP, nothing major. I definitely would not have retired anything here. I would have held the counter blast off on this one. I guess his logic here is that he wanted to crit with the desperate to ensure the game, but the problem with a play like this is that you don't know if they have PGs in their hand. This lane also isn't scaling properly because you don't have a booster here. So I definitely think this last turn here was a huge waste of resources for no reason. Yeah, and but obviously it did make a difference because you died on the crackback anyways. Overall, I guess my final thought is like, don't waste resources for no reason. I guess you definitely could have made more efficient plays with this card, but in the end, it didn't make a difference. So I guess it doesn't matter too much in the context of this game. Yeah, so that is it for this week of replay reviews. Again, if you want me to review your replays, I have links down below. You can send me those said replays. Like and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you guys.